So I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk 2077, and it is like one of my favorite games of all time. No matter if it came out in 2020, it is still the best playing game, and I'm just now playing it now, and I'm almost to the end, and I couldn't be more satisfied. Cyberpunk 2077 is a 2020 action role-playing game set in the fictional version of Metropolis at Night City, California. The game is based on Mike Ponds Smith's Cyberpunk game bar, and it's a really fun game, and it's a really fun action game. So if you guys want to save money and also play this game for yourself, you can go to G2A and use my cash code DEMOS2024 to get yourself 50% off of the game. And I totally recommend it because I cannot stop playing this game. After recording videos for you guys, I play this game day and night, and I'm almost finished with it. I think the most satisfying things are the main characters. Your main character, V, he is probably one of my favorite characters of all time. You also have buddies Evelyn, Jackie Wells, and Judy that all help you alongside the story. It's a really fun thing. You can steal cars like GTA 5. You can sell cars. You can sell guns. You can make lots of money, buy houses, apartments, etc., and just have a really fun time dealing with cops. And a lot of the missions are one of my favorites, most likely. But definitely get this game. Visit G2A in the link in the description. Use cash code DEMOS2021 if you want to save 50% off of Cyberpunk 2077. If this is your first time playing it, definitely recommend following my character tips because the game is really fun and I will show you how to make the best looking character of all time. GTA 6 could be in serious trouble, and I will tell you why. Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel, and in today's GTA 6 video, I'm be telling you guys why GTA 6 could be in serious trouble due to Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick wanting to change the prices on how many hours you play GTA 6. So it's not just the price that you're going to pay, like $69.99 for an example for the GTA 6 price. It's actually how many hours you play the game. And knowing all of us who are excited for a new GTA 6 game, we're going to probably play at least maybe 10 to 100 hours of this game. And can you imagine if you times that, how much money you're going to be spending? And it all came from Strauss Zelnick in this article right here. It all starts, GTA 6 publishers suggest games should be paid per hour played. This is what he had to go on to say. The CEO of Rockstar owner Take-Two has talked about changing the way video games are paid for. Grand Theft Auto 6 first trailer is finally here at the developers. Rockstar revealed it early the following week ahead of the Rockstar Game Awards on December 8th. The game price is always of interest, although it almost certainly costs $69.99, which is the most new AAA games are priced at now. So that's been the big issue. What GTA 6 game, how big is the price going to be? Well, we talked about how it could ultimately come to $100, and we also talked about how it could be $80 to $90. Well, it looks like in this instance, it's going to be $69.99 for an example, but imagine how many hours you play per GTA 6. Like, think of it as you playing maybe the game for 2 hours, you know, $69.99. I mean, instead of paying just that one-time price, you're going to times it by the amount of hours you played. And if you played maybe more than like 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 or 10 hours, you're going to be paying quite a bit of money. Now, hopefully that does not come to the instance, and I don't even think this is even possible or any way Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive could do, but if it's their game, I'm sure they could find a way through a rabbit hole to make this happen. So once again, just be aware that GTA 6 might be in some trouble and you might be paying per hour of playing. Not to mention, but during the recent investment call, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said the big budget of video games should be more expensive longer than they are. In the terms of overpricing any entertainment properly, basic on the algorithm is the value on expected entertainment usage, which is to say per hour value times the number expected hours plus the terminal value. That is basically by the customer and ownership if the title is owned rather than rented or subscribed to. He said in the most confusing way possible to simplify, Zelnick is talking about the overall value video games offer and that the price of the game should be based on how many hours they can expect fans to play the game. Update, Take-Two has empathized that Strauss Zelnick was alterating in a new price model revolving around hour rates. Instead, he was trying to empathize that the publisher should try over-deliver on the content experience relatives to the consumer and their spend, which will hopefully be as true of GTA 6 as another. So I hate to say, if they decide to change the price of GTA 6 and go by how many hours you played the game, there are going to be lots of mad and lots of not satisfied or happy customers with Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games, because there's a lot lot of fans that are excited for this game, GTA 6, as it's the most anticipated game of all time. It has the biggest map, it has the biggest world combined. There's like 50 places to go, maybe even 100 in the map, and it is going to be the most biggest game of all time. So if Rockstar Games start doing it by per hour, or Take-Two Interactive, they're going to price, and stock market is going to go down tremendously. And this has been happening a lot lately. It just kind of depends on the interest. Now, like I said, I'm not a big fan and I don't understand a lot about stock market, but once it goes down, it's hard to get that stock price to go back up. So it depends, all depending on the game, but it still doesn't make sense why Rockstar Games would want us to pay per hour, or even Take-Two Interactive for that matter. Hopefully they can explain it at this upcoming Take-Two Interactive earnings call, but I just thought it was kind of a coincidence. Even if GTA 6, if I had to pay by hour, I mean, that's a lot of money, I'd still buy the game because I'm super excited for the game, and I'm sure you guys will too. But I think it's an outrageous allegation why Rockstar Games would ultimately want to do this in any way, because it would just make people not want to buy the game, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that wouldn't want to pay per hour of the game. And I can't believe I was even reading that. Like, why would Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive even agree? Hopefully they don't succeed. Hopefully we just pay it on the spot and then we can play the game. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. To a follow-up to that, this formula still makes no more sense, but it would likely lead to developers loading their games with endless filters to hit higher pricing targets, which is unreal. Sorry, concerning bloat is already in the issue, as many AA titles, although Zelnick doesn't mention GTA 6 specifically, that's almost certain what he was thinking, since obviously he knows what it's like and how long it's going to be, as he does not have a point when talking about this relatively, as the low cost we pay for a video game generally haven't increased much in the last couple of decades. But the standard prices are still very, very low because we offer many hours of engagement. Of the value engagement is very high. Zelnick says as a part of the company's quarterly financial results. So I think that the industry as a whole offer of the terrific price value opportunity for consumers is the obvious issue here, is as many current games can easily last you hundreds of hours, like GTA 5, for example, of the main story around 20-22 hours, but the most. And they got a good point. I mean, the game industry, I mean, you can play games left and right for 22 hours and still be able to play the game. But if you play GTA 6 that long, imagine how much money you're going to be spending, because the game industry never ends. I mean, there's lots of games that people go back to and play over and over again. So what is that going to happen? Is the gaming community going to charge everybody per game? Hopefully that's not the case. But I do think we do live in different desperate measures and different times, as I hear. I do think that it could be an option that Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive could do this, as they're still setting at the same price, but we're still trying to figure out what the price of the game is going to be. Well, Rockstar Games in the previous years had it at $59.99. Well, if they wanted to change it, I believe they would go with something like $69.99. So $69.99 could be the ultimate price that we have for GTA 6, but no way is anybody paying for games per hour, because that is a lot of playtime. And depending on what kind of games you like I mentioned earlier in Cyberpunk, how you guys can get 50% off. I've been playing that game for almost probably a good 30 to 40 hours already, and I cannot believe what I was hearing. Can you imagine what I would have to pay for just playing Cyberpunk? That's crazy. Like, hopefully that does not come to it. Just want to give you kind of a warning that it could be in trouble due to this way. But like I said, to a follow-up to that video and follow-up to that article, the industry gaming will never end, as the games are highly officially probably one of the most best played games of all time. And no matter how many hours you play the game, it's always going to be a match, and I don't think they are capable of doing anything like this by increasing the price of how many hours you play of the game. A follow-up to that, Zelnick seems to think that pay by that house hours model isn't feasible, as less is not the moment, and his conclusion actually seems fairly reasonable. That doesn't necessarily mean that the industry has pricing power or wants to have pricing power. However, there's a great big deal of value offered, and it looks like the strategy there, the driver or deliver much more value than what we charge consumers. That's always been our strategy. To a follow-up, there has been previous or very pricing increase in the business, as the price increase, for example, $70 for certain frontline products in 2022 was the first price increase as many years after many generation. So I think we would offer a terrific value of the consumer. Curiously, Zelnick doesn't want to between every single player multiplayer in any of their comments, underlining that there are more of a thought and an experiment than a hint of the upcoming price changes. Follow Metro Gamer on Twitter and email us at GameCentral #metroco.uk to submit inbox letters or readers features more easily without the need to. So, to a follow up to that, I don't think it's possible. I don't think they're going to be able to change. I mean, they could change how much the cost of GTA 6 is, but to a follow up to that, in the end of that article has confirmed that Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive could possibly do this, but I really don't think they would be able to do something like this. But if they did, that would be a huge trouble for GTA 6, because there's going to be a lot of fans that are totally upset with this situation, because you guys heard the generation of gaming is what it is nowadays. A lot of people love playing the games over and over, and the industry is only going to get higher in price. But anyway, guys, that is all the information I got for you guys on this video today. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos, such as GTA 6 Rockstar Games videos, and all the upcoming videos that I'll be doing on my channel. Subscribe for more of those, and of course, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Will you be playing GTA 6 if Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive decide to change the price per hour of how much games you play, or how many hours you played the story for GTA 6? Would you still buy it if you had to do that? And do you think it's even possible for a gaming company developments to even do something like this? I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below, because in my opinion, I don't believe this could ever happen. I mean, it is 2024, and as I say, desperate times come from desperate measures, so it could be possible that something like this could happen, but I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking down there. But if you guys did enjoy, thanks for liking and subscribing for the YouTube channel. But like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.